Jeremiah 23 in Hood. So I'm gonna say this, and this is a conclusion and 50 cent statement that you understand that people in tents just made a statement, and so that had to be answered. In other words, the brothers gave up, but no. Let me say this, man. My brothers on Main Street, if I walk around that corner right there in Las Vegas Boulevard, Main Owens Boulevard, here in Las Vegas on the west side, with the big W, check this out. Man, my homies out the tent is getting off, bro. They eat every day. They hustle from them tents, man. They ain't made a decision to lay down. So I don't want you to think that people that lay down in a tent just lay down. And there are a lot of tent people here because they work two jobs and the rents were taken over by the financial thugs in Killer Cali, man. And State Merker on that, dealing with the investments. And the groups came and bought up the apartment complexes. I know a lady, 40 years, man. Tenant, man, 40 years. They threw her out because they doubled down on that rent, bro. And they threw out the lady with the oxygen machine, too. So, you know what? They had to go. Some people can't afford to even get in now. People on disability cannot afford a place here in Vegas. It was a big takeover last year, and they threw the working poor out in the street, bro. And many of them slept in Sunset Park, like I said before. And they work two jobs, man. You got to make $3,200 just to get a place out here now. But it wasn't like that. That's why many people came here to work. But as far as them living in a tent and going to work, a whole lot of them do that. So it's not a decision that they made to lay down. Sometimes it's a forced issue of a takeover in the area of individualistic capitalistic warfare that deals with competition, because Walmart, as I've been saying, ate Sears. In other words, this is a landlord state, not a tenant state, where in California they can go up a little bit. But over here, the sky is the limit. This is Las Vegas. So when they said the rent is double, you pay or quit and you get a 30-day notice, landlord state. And they can't do nothing for you, man. No. So it happened. They threw it off before, my brother. They threw it off before when the investors were flipping properties, and they made it be 6 months. 6 months before you can invest in property here in Las Vegas. And that stopped a little bit of the flippers coming in. But again, it's been opened up again because of the raiders that just came here, and the investors swarm around. Every time you see downtown Sacramento, a studio is 1,300. Check this out. Same here. When you see a stadium coming, brother, that means the middle class and investors are coming to capitalize off of the sports. And not only that, we got a soccer field. Not only that, we got we got the teams that play the other sports. So if you wanna, oh yeah, and they supposed to have the football team, baseball team come down here, the A's, I believe it was the A's, and if they get them, they say they already got them. So the stadiums are coming, and the rents will go higher and higher, because the people that do the overnight rentals, they cleaning up, man. So now once the sharks come in and see that the real estate is making money, the investors, Chinese, cash, deal, they wipe out the poor because they not united and they fragmented. And the black people here on the west side may get the worst deal of it, bro. And in survival in a tent, my little homies, because they in tents because they can't afford the down payment and the credit. And if you got an assault, you ain't getting in nowhere. So then what do you do with a situation where you got a robbery and a homie can't get a job? Do you think that brother, if he get busted again, he might go to the tent? You think they're going to honor him in a capitalist society, brother, where you got a robbery, man? Come on, bro. You got a carjacking? Man, them brothers might wind up in tents. But I'll tell you what, the majority of the people in the tents that I have met have been the greatest hustlers and survivors I have ever seen in my life, homeboy, coming from the gutter for real. And they eat and they feed each other. They run in groups now. They collectives. And my brothers over there, they sit there, yeah, on Main. They sit there in Owens. But you know what? The tents is lined up. But you know what? Some of them never sleep. They always got a deck, man, on front line, man. And it don't matter who looking, homeboy, because they have a way of getting that money and saying, oh, hell no, we gonna eat. We're talking about the brothers in tents, man. So in balance to what I'm saying, to what you said, I'm saying some people in tents have not given up. Some people in tents are going grinding as hard as ever, man. Everyone I know that live in a tent, brother, in a group, there they go on the hood. I should walk down there and show you Main Street, man. I'll show you a little bit. Walk with me. You come with me, man. I'm going to show you something, man. These some of the biggest hustlers I know, nigga. And I'm just saying, when you put a statement, this is an OG, man, coming from 71 South Central, LA, Baby Crips. My name is Baby Bay. Listen to me, man. And Young Blood the Third, I had two names. And we broke to the right. And we was at Manchester at the bowling alley in 1972. And guess what? We went to Sportsman Park in St. Andrews, and there was Tookie, Curtis, Earl, Jamel, Pookie, Hunchy, Monkey Man, Hillbilly, Baycott, and all the rest of them comes from Johnny King on down, man. And we were baby cribs. But my niggas across this street right here, we still in the hood, man. We ain't coming out of here. Bottom line is, my brothers, they beyond. Ain't nobody sleeping, man, in their tent, bro. You might have some people that laid down in their tent, but not over here, not over here. You see them tents over there, bro? And my brothers, they get paid from all the way down. I ain't gonna tell you where I'm at, my location. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The brothers down that way, they getting paid, bro. Niggas ain't playing out here. These are streets. And these streets is real, man. And out here, when you see a tent, you probably got a hustler in there. I'm speaking behalf on people in tents. Even I have met people, they will give you their electric lights because they believe God for their daily bread on Psalm 23. And the Lord is their shepherd and they shall not want. They will give you their electric lights and believe God for their bottle. The characters and things that I see out here, man, there's tremendous character and being made in the contrast with the ones that have fallen and won't get up, with the ones that won't give up. If you work 3 jobs, you might hit that $3,200 here, $17 an hour. But remember, they ain't giving up 40 hours, man. No, that's not the case. I have many people that have to go to work, sleep in their cars, bro. They pull up and go to sleep. Sunset Park, they pull up down the street there because they can't get rent, man, enough to get in. They barely making it, bro. Working their ass off. And so everyone in the tent has not laid down, especially on black. Usually, if they're black, they hustling some kind of way. I do see some brothers that have laid down, no doubt about it. But very few lay down in a tent, bro. Just to let you know. And so, I just saying, Jeremiah 23 hoods, just to give you another side of the tent people and the homelessness. And I know you got DNA in you to get your paper, and you would not be in a tent. But just remember, man, on the other tapes, bro, it was conspiracies against black males, man. Conspiracies. Heron did not go to Beverly Hills. Not. How come Motown was a middle class town, bro, for blacks? And look at it today. Here come the drugs coming from the countries. And how come the countries don't get the sanctions for destroying black neighborhoods? Because when poverty, there'll be destruction. That's why we drink the Hennessy. That's why we do what we do. Trying to knock that chip off, man, from snapping. But the bottom line is, bro, I understand your perspective, but coming from a G, a little bit older than you, from South Central, 71, I'm 62, and I'm here to tell you, bro, they ain't gave up in the hoods, man. And just because you see them in the tent, that might be one of the biggest character hustlers and giving and sharing and breaking bread. They run in packs, bro. The Spirit of God brought them together, man, and they help each other, bro. And that's what we don't do when we get on top. That's why Joshua 1 said to the 3 tribes, cuz, check gang. It says this, read it for yourself. It says, you 3 tribes, Reuben, Manasseh, and Dan, you got your inheritance on this side of Jordan. You bought the CDs out the back of their trunk. No, they bought the CDs, the 9 tribes, out the back of your trunk. That's how the story would go in hood terms. Yeah, and because they did that, the law of reciprocity says you got to give back. So these 3 tribes could not go home and enjoy their blunt, their Bentley, or their house. I wanted to say, or they lady, and you know what I mean. right? They had to help the 9 tribes get their land, and then they would go back. They were commanded by God to Moses, to Joshua, and then enjoy it all together, and they had a great big feast. And in Deuteronomy 14 said they brought their first fruits and gave it to the priest and the stranger. They was empowering the stranger. And that's the love of God, bro. And the widow and the fatherless. Debt free. They didn't owe nobody nothing. Because these banks will put people in so much debt that they can't breathe, bro. Things happen in life. So you never know why that person's in that tent, you know? And they'll let 50 cents in. They'll let Oprah Winfrey's in, man. Y'all can get there. You have a gift. All these brothers ain't got that gift on that level. Some of them can help package your CDs and do it with excellence. Don't forget the laborers and the people that support is the only reason why your money is spinning is because the multiplication of people that support it. Because if COVID came and we couldn't buy nothing, we saw what happened. All the business had to shut down. And what y'all gonna do then? You that got product. He gonna go down, bro. Without us, how you coming up? So he told the tribes, you 3, don't forget those 9 tribes. You must help them. And they took a vow and said, any man, don't go over and don't smoke the blunt and don't enjoy the Bentley and don't enjoy the broad. If you don't go help them, they shall be put to death. That's Eastern culture. That's Hebrew, man. And right here, man. In other words, God was saying, blood, and it's all coming up together, cuz this is what he's saying. Y'all coming up together. And you ain't coming up unless you come up together. Therefore, you help the 9 tribes that helped you get yours. And they took the vow, if you don't help him, you put him to death. That's a vow of Hebrew Eastern culture, bro. And last time I checked, they say the Ethiopians scientifically have been proven that their lineage is from the Levitical line, bro. That's what the scientists say. Therefore, on some Hebrew tribal for sure, bro, we all win. We all eat. We all come up together. And then the Lord is glorified, and you won't see me with a ski mask coming in to get yours. What would the world look like? What a wonderful life, man, this Christmas when you watch it. If everyone had ground leases, if everyone had commercial real estate in their portfolios with compound interest and mutual funds, what would it look like, bro? And it's all about empowering the next one so they can come up like you. So we all come up, bro, and we all eat, man. So answering it directly, no. Those who have made a decision to lay down what it appears to be the lay down might be a survival and a real warrior inside that tent, bro. And that's on Hood. Jeremiah 23 and Hoods, cuz I'll check you out later, man. This is just to add to your portfolio, enlarge your tent, enlarge your heart, and broaden your sights. Yeah, I'm coming with the stuff straight from the Hood with the tents right there as you just saw. God bless you.